Alright, so I took a little break there. And did some house cleaning, and wouldn't you know it, I had enough souls to level up my character so I could wield this thing, and I think I found my weapon of choice so far. It's totally a claymore. But look at that frickin' awesome 4-hit combo going on there. That's great. It's fantastic. Okay, so now that we've made peace with that guy, hopefully he won't be a dick to us. Yeah, I'll take the extra frickin' damage on these guys. Sure. Come on. Come on, dickhead. Stunned you, huh? Yeah, fuck you. You jerk. Yes. Get rid of him. I like this sword already. But I mean, look at the way that sword is handled. Oh, man. Beautiful. It's like one of my favorite things about Dark Souls as a franchise is that it really kind of... It just... Certain weapons, you look so cool when you're using them. Like it's one of the things about Dark Souls in general is that you look like a badass most of the time. Alright, are you going to shoot at me? Nope, not shooting at me. What about them? Would have saved me so much time. If I'd just gone the other way. Oh, whatever. Things to know in the next time around. You know. I mean, that is pretty great, watching the dude get nailed by that one. Whoa, dude. I'm glad that they just turned friendly fire off. Take it easy, brother. Well, I feel a lot better about my situation with this sword in hand. I really do like this sword so far. Finally, now that we have the time and the peace. Okay. Ugh. All right. Rubbish, of course, always good. It's slower, but man, I do love the big heavy hits. It's so much more satisfying to me. Oh god, let's get a little bit closer so I'm not yelling into the microphone. I mean, when I played Dark Souls 1, the first weapon I really latched onto was the Claymore. I didn't really, I used the Claymore for a lot of my playthroughs of that game. It wasn't until kind of like my third or fourth that I was like, oh, you know what? Let's try some other weapons that are probably awesome as well. And sure enough, they were. Now I like using the Great Axe a fair amount. That's pretty fun. Alright. Let's see how this weapon does against the old lady. Yeah, I'll take a one hit on the dogs. Thank you very much. Gladly. Oh. I don't know what that is. But I know that it circles around, which is nonsense. Well, that's creepy as hell. She just gently sets you down. I think that in that instance, I got screwed over by the frame rate, in all honesty. She hit me with her book and killed me! Ah, man. Well, that didn't work out as good as I was expecting it to. With that sword, I was all empowered with my new sword. Had no chance. Oh well, whatever. I do want to go online a little bit more, though. It's kind of fun having the constant risk at the back of your mind of somebody invading. Give me a great sword any day of the week, man. So much more satisfying. Like, the katana's pretty cool, but it doesn't do enough. Like, it's useful against these guys who are relatively weak, but just the overall damage output, it's just not worth it most of the time. Just love that they scatter. Oh, I got the 4-pronged weapon. Okay. More worker hat. Cool. Come on out, buddy. Back to where we were. Man, if only I'd gone and talked to that giant beforehand, right? Would have made my trip back to the tree less frustrating. Oh well. Live and learn. Now I don't mind this path so much. Partially because I don't feel like I have to wait quite as long. I'm consciously waiting of my own volition. It's weird though, like, I just don't understand what happens to the enemy placement here. Does she fall off the edge somewhere? I think she does. What a great death rattle. Guy's like making a bunch of turkey noises. Leedle. Alright, so let's go and explore this other path up here. I'll break you from your slumber, guys. Right. You're up here. Frame rate. Whoa. Getting risky. I'm just so much happier with this weapon here. Okay. Let's... Whoa. 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 Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Scary times. Okay. Whew. I knew I was being rash, but stupid too. Motherfucker. Alright, well. What the hell's happening up there? I think they just put so many enemies in this area that they spawn into spots that kill them almost instantly. I do think that there's like a certain new mechanic that they've added to like the greatsword weapons that it improves your poise temporarily as you're in the middle of a swing. Because I felt like I just experienced it there where my poise would have been broken normally, but it wasn't because, you know, I was wielding a great weapon. I love how the rope bleeds. That makes sense, right? Okay, got a spear. It's pretty rare, actually. I usually don't get one of these these boss soul weapons that I really latch onto. But this is such an early game weapon that it's probably suitable for a little while. And I just haven't found any other kind of two-handed greatsword so far. The Zweihander in Dark Souls 1 was relatively early on if you were willing to die a couple times. Is this a pyromancer? He's dressed like one. And axe. This is definitely a pyromancer.
Aha, unkindled, are we? Welcome to my abode. I am Cornix, an old pyromancer. A crow in his cage, as you see now. But here we are, an encounter for the ages. I hear the unkindled make for fine vessels. Care to learn some pyromancies from this old man? Ah, most wise. A chance encounter should not be squandered. To reiterate, I am Cornix of the Great Swamp. The pleasure is mine.
Mine too, buddy. Well, we've been playing for like 2.5 hours, and we're still in the same fucking area, so I'd really like to, you know, get on with my life somewhere else that isn't so shitty. It's kind of a bummer. Like, the most exciting thing that's happened this episode has been beating that boss, getting this sword, and finding a bonfire that was like 15 feet away. That had I just really looked a little bit harder, I probably would have found a lot sooner. But whatever, you know. Once again, lessons learned. How do I get down to that ledge? Is it just... Is that the instance where the try rolling advice is actually true? Oh, I just missed it somehow. Huh. I thought it was like a ledge that was somehow hidden. Okay, well. Come on, buddy. Oh, you know why I missed it? Because I just didn't take the time to explore this area. Poor soul. I will leave you to your misery. Okay. Well, We've unlocked that fire, that bonfire that's over there. It's still not really in a very convenient position. The witch lady has led her flock over that way. It's just, I don't know, man. Like, where do I go? I could go down there, I think, and then I could go back into that. That seems like the next logical place to go for more adventure. I might go back up that way to go find whatever was in that tower, but I think I'll save that for next time. So, this has been a long enough session for me. I have to start making dinner and doing all the adult stuff that I have to do with my day, so I think I'll cut it here for the time being, and I'll do like some of that other errand stuff offline, because it's been a lot of errand stuff so far. I've just finally got around to beating a boss, which is satisfying, though it's been late. Feels like it's been a long time coming. So, oh well. Anyways, do all the plugging, you know, YouTube, Facebook, check out Dagon Dogs, dagondogs.com, all that stuff. Watch our videos, read my reviews, check out my band, Hounds of Innsmouth. If you do all that stuff, you're pretty cool. Thanks everybody so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.